finale of Sixers-Bucks on a Thursday night. This season, they're rolling out Ryan Rollins, Taurean Prince.
Effect on this game. Let's see whether or not you can get in turnovers.
Brook Lopez wins an awkward-looking tip, and we're underway. Bucks in the blue, Sixers in the City Edition whites. And this is the regular season finale between the Sixers and Bucks here in South Philly. Obviously, the Bucks without Damian Lillard because of that blood clot in his shoulder. Also without Bobby Portis because of the suspension. So not down as many players as the Sixers, but a couple of rotation pieces, no doubt.
Certainly the priority one has to be to get Lillard back and healthy as soon as possible. Everyone in Wisconsin knows that they are not going to have a chance of going where they want to go without Lillard in the lineup.
And it sounds like they're cautiously optimistic, actually, when it comes to that. Says Gershon misses the Sixers' first shot on one end, and here comes Kuzma. And the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma, the turnaround. Can't get it to go, and here's Yabu with the rebound.
Yeah, you're okay with Kuzma starting off shooting.
Bucks 41 and 34 on the season. Sixth right now in the Eastern Conference. Just a half game behind the Pistons for the 5 spot. Butler, good defense and the steal. Sets his feet, fires, and
time the knockdown 3 from the left wing.
Actually made his Sixers debut against these Bucks in that game in Milwaukee in February. Giannis, a rare miss right at the rim.
Yeah, you can't gamble at the foul line. That leaves him an open path. Sixers fortunate there.
Oh, look at Butler behind the back to Bona, who couldn't finish on the reverse.
Yeah, if you're a Dem, you got to come away with something. A bucket or a foul, preferably both.
Butler had 7 in his debut as a Sixer at Milwaukee in February. Kyle Kuzma, no good defense by Bona once again. Grimes passes up a 3 that he could have taken.
Sixers changing end.
There's Giannis. Second behind Shea right now in points per game in the NBA last year. He was the first player in NBA history to average 30 points on 60% from the floor, and he's doing it again this season.
So long, strong, quick first step.
Is taking even more threes to create as much space as possible, which is easy when Damian Lillard's out there. A different story when he's not. Edwards from beyond the...
Justin with that quick release, ready to let it fly.
Nice spinning, kicking. Ryan Rollins, what about this guy? In his 3rd year out of Toledo, coming off a career-high 23 points in the win over Phoenix on Tuesday. Nicely done. Just talked about Rollins and how big he has been in Dame's absence, just continuing to stack games and numbers. Turnover on Giannis. Here come the Sixers. Grimes, head up, downhill. Bona floats it up and in. What a beautiful almost spring night here in South Philly. Giannis all the way to Bona to stay in front of him and not foul. Giannis is just that good of a basketball player.
Yeah, he's just so long and so aggressive and talented too. He's got the ability with the soft touch to have a little force and
from the rookie Justin Edwards. It's the 4th and final meeting between the Sixers and Bucks. Milwaukee is taking the first 3. Here, of course, on opening night, way back in October, when both of these teams looked very different. Taurean Prince, way too strong. Lopez knocks it out to Giannis.
Open with a lot of time.
Obviously not his forte, shooting from downtown, but looks good on that one.
Kuzma covering Grimes, a bigger defender, forcing that pass away instead of the shot.
Good move by Gershon. Lefty hook doesn't go. Excellent.
Antetokounmpo for that loose ball.
Dem had 9 total in Tuesday's loss to the Knicks up in New York. He's got 8 already tonight. Just have not been able to say enough about this rookie, especially since the All-Star break. The progress, the growth has been exponential. Lopez. Good to have this guy, Gershon Yabusele, back in the folds. Did not play the last couple of games because of that right knee that's been giving him trouble for a bit. Dem turning the court on the bench. Big man who we expect to see at some point tonight. Bona unable to complete the 3-point play, but as I mentioned, 5 of 6 already tonight. He's got 10 points.
Good start for your Sixers instead of having an uphill battle in front of them.
Bona got a piece of that one, but Lopez there for the putback.
Well, and it's because Bona went to try to make a play on the ball that Lopez was able to go freely after that.
Learning the game as Quentin tries to complete the 4-point play. Why would you go over versus under?
So he can just freely shoot.
And on the other end.
Yeah, you got to know who you're covering. Shooters get a little more special attention.
This is Quentin Grimes. Good hesitation dribble. That was a tough shot from behind the backboard. Ricky Council checking in for a Dem Bona. So Bona getting a breather. Prince shooting the lights out from three-point lands. On points in that one. Has his first 3 points tonight there.
Yeah, his game is shooting. Has the ability to knock down shots, can score in bunches.
Butler into the paint.
Yeah, and he's just sound, keeps a tight dribble, close to his body, tough to get it from him, tough to rattle him as well.
Yeah.
Always plays under control.
Grimes on Rollins. Ryan sneaks around him, doing a nice job filling in for Lillard. Here's Butler again. Edwards, nice shot fake, another nice shot fake, and then Lopez deflects the actual shots. Kyle Kuzma, Flint, Michigan native, but of course ended his high school career.
Takes a lot to live in Milwaukee.
Of course, Chris Middleton going to Washington. Kuzma now with the Bucks. Lonnie Walker the fourth in for the first time tonight. This is Gershani.
Let's come all the way out there and cover him. He may pretend to be comfortable out there, but he just isn't.
Jalen Hood-Schifino in for the Sixers as well. Around 4 minutes to play. Brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota. Let's go, Players. Lopez can't finish. Both teams shooting very well from downtown, though. Sixers 506. And Gershon this time says
A foot enough to stay with Yabusele. Quickness and speed advantage goes to Gershon.
Bucks 3 of 4 from outside. Yeah, foul on Ricky Council. And tonight is one of those special nights, Ala, where we get chicken if a guy misses 2 free throws in the first half, in addition to the second half. So we're off to a good start tonight, Sixers fans.
It's a poultry palooza.
5 and counting. Lonnie Walker the fourth.
It's not like the Bucks are struggling that much either. They're shooting 9 of 16, 3 of 4 from long range. It's just the Sixers making more shots.
Connaughton swatted by a Dem Bona and kept in by Ricky.
Great timing. How about the elevation too? So quick off the floor.
Dem has been a shot blocking machine the last couple of games.
Able to get him on his heels and then elevate.
Pushes the Sixers lead to 11. 2.5 to go in this first quarter. Bona, great defense by a Dem, but it comes back to Giannis, and then he can't finish on.
He knows what his strengths are, and he knows that he's out there on the floor to defend and rebound.
And also leading the way with 10 points so far. Jared Butler's got 8. Hood-Schifino, Walker, Grimes, Council, and Bona, the 5 Sixers out there right now. Walker with some space. Bucks have missed their last 3 shots. Gary Trent Jr. makes it 4. Allen way off. A rare bad miss from Trent Jr.
Lonnie Walker coming out there and challenging that though. No open looks for Trent Jr. That was one of our keys.
Grimes guarded by Green. Down to Bona it goes. Porter behind him and a
Defender Porter Jr. Dem getting him as low, deep as he can, practically underneath the basket.
Dem made his first NBA start at Milwaukee in January. He had 10 points total in that one. He's got a dozen already, and we still have a minute to go in this first quarter. Bucks continuing to struggle on the offensive end. And coming off that franchise record, 69% from the field in Tuesday's win over the Phoenix Suns. 3% from the floor so far tonight are the Bucks. Lonnie back to work. Walker.
That's a great example of it right there.
Yeah, he's looking so comfortable these last couple of games since finally getting over that concussion.
39 points in the first quarter for your Sixers is pretty good stuff.
Connaughton. Shot clock at 5. Green.
Well, from the Bucks' perspective, the thing you have going for you is there are 3 quarters left. You have plenty of time to chip away at this 14-point lead.
Chifino with 4. A step back 3. And that's too complicated for me. This is Lonnie Walker, short on the 3. Sixers, though, shot extremely well in that first quarter. Again, 17 for 25, 5 of 8 from 3 in the first. A.J. Green.
Go to Green, comes off and shoots as the defender goes under.
Third year for Green out of Northern Iowa. Ricky Council unable to answer back. Sixers also did well keeping control of the basketball. No turnovers in the Bucks. Turned it over 3 times, which led to 8 Sixers points. And that was another thing Doc Rivers mentioned before the game, that the spacing is a little off with Dame out, and without him, they're turning the ball over a lot more too.
Yeah, different kind of point guard is Rollins. Still trying to figure out the game at this level, especially running a team.
Think about as often as, you know, the points and the blocks and all that, but averaging 6 assists a game this season.
Well, not just a finisher, right? But he's a facilitator, uses that height to create good vision.
This is the big man, his first tonight.
See how they spread the floor, and Lopez way out there at the 3-point line. That's a long way for a big guy to run and have to close out on.
37% from 3 on the season is Lopez. Trent to steal. Giannis, behind the second annual auction. A real piece, because it is heavy. What do you got there, partner?
And this is a painting, or I should say a drawing, sketch, handwritten with every game from the 1982-83 season on here with the score, and all of it together makes up the great Dr. J.
Giannis can't finish there, but the Bucks get another opportunity. We also have some cufflinks, I believe.
Yeah, but wait, there's more. Cufflinks as well are available on sale.
And they are Hershey Sports Arena.
There you
cufflinks.
Go. There you go. These are lovely.
All proceeds from the auction benefit the Wilt Chamberlain Memorial Fund Scholarship Program, who wish to pursue a higher education. So applications for this year's scholarship currently being accepted until Tuesday, April 22nd. And you can apply at wiltfund.Monday, April 7th at noon Eastern time. So be sure to check it out. A lot of really cool, the Memphis Grizzlies and the Toronto Raptors. And if he looks familiar, it's because he had a career game against the Sixers as a Raptor. Just a couple.
Talked about how Giannis, when he faces up and looks at the basket, he's got to see multiple bodies, almost like a human wall there to stop that deep penetration. Otherwise, buckets like that can happen on a regular.
Here's Castleton running into the wall. That is Antetokounmpo. Good pass.
He's in trouble.
On Castleton, his first. And again, Nuggets up for grabs.
Past 10 seconds. Does that count as a miss?
It should. Of the season, with at least 30 points and 60% shooting. And we showed you the shot chart. They weren't all in the restricted area. He was doing
hard a game by getting to the basket, making some free throws. Then all of a sudden, that 3 doesn't look as daunting when you've seen the ball go in a couple of times previous.
Giannis with a dozen now, has the deflection there.
Stop the ball.
Giannis spinning and getting the rolls. Sometimes they're just letting Giannis bring the ball up the floor as, you know, point centers we've seen from other teams, including ours.
Yeah, just to center him in the middle of the floor so it makes for a little bit better spacing, keeping the defenders honest.
44-41, Milwaukee in front. Kuzma. Kevin Porter Jr. South pumps to the Milwaukee Bucks. After his 1 year at USC, it was the 30th pick back in 2019, and traded immediately was Porter. As Grimes can't connect, Gershon crashing, grabbing the offensive rebound. Back to Quinn it goes. This hits impact in our communities around violence prevention and mental health, or by the Sixers throughout the rest of this regular season, and that's something they've been doing all season long. Grimes hits them both. But so far, the second quarter has belonged to Milwaukee, outscoring the Sixers 21.
in the building. When people are presented with the possibility of first half chicken.
Gershon, short on the wing triple. Picked up by Grimes. Only until the third quarter. Grimes can't finish the three-point play. 9 for Quentin so far tonight. 8 for Jared Butler, 12 for Adem Bona. Great start for the rookie Adem. Rollins over to Prince. And intercepted is the pass by Grimes.
Tough place to pick up your dribble.
Quentin behind the back. And late.
On the way to the basket. Tough for defenders to stay with him and keep up.
Giannis.
So long. Dem thought he had a beat on that, but that long left arm gets past him and all the way to the backboard where he gently lays it in.
It surprises you every time you see him play in person, Allen. They are go-go gadget arms.
They really are.
A damn!
Cute. You must come with force, which is exactly what he did.
Team high 14 and counting for Bona. Giannis has 16, leading all scores here tonight. 49 all. Kuzma from the corner. That quiets the crowd briefly. Bucks 8 of 11 from 3 tonight, 73%. Edwards unable to answer back. Kuzma will clear for Milwaukee.
Dem continuing to fight for loose balls and second possessions. Came up a little short there.
Kuzma, that one's on. Castleton the rebound.
Well, Kuzma now, having replaced Chris Middleton, people are going to compare the two different players. And I'm not sure Kuzma can shoot like Middleton, but he's healthier.
Rollins, a driving kick. Giannis, wow. Minutes to play, brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Edwards, showing off the handle. Good cut from Grimes.
Yeah, but not a great pass. The pass has got to be where Quentin can catch it.
Good no-look pass there from Giannis. Kuzma all night to shoot. Giannis knocks it back to him, but Edwards first to it. And a turnover. Jared Butler with a step. And in the first half tonight, and Jared Butler completes the three-point play. And we got a two-point game, 54-52 Milwaukee.
In Dem's case, it certainly helps the cause when you go 7 of 8 from the field. Good hands.
Good hands from the rookie, Justin Edwards, one-on-one. Let's take a look at our face. 25 on the season for Justin Edwards, and I don't think any of us saw that coming. So again, one of the bright spots that he and Adem Bona are getting thrown into the fire this season and making the most of their time.
Yeah, it's not ideal, but they will be better off because of the experience gained. How about the vision?
8 assists already tonight for Giannis to go along with his 18 points and 5 rebounds. Jared Butler, a step back 3. And Giannis making 6 rebounds for the Greek Freak. His team right now in the 6th spot in the East. Half game back of 5th place Detroit. Prince on the other side of the floor, can't connect that time.
See the playmaking ability there by Antetokounmpo, driving kick to his teammates.
Edwards, stutter step. Blocked by Connaughton. Good defense by Pat Connaughton there.
Yeah, low release point there for Justin.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Prince off again. Rare that we see that again. 45% from 3 on the season is Taurean Prince.
Able to contribute and produce. 10 seconds. Little wraparound whip pass.
Butler blocked by Kuzma. Loose ball. Giannis tried to dive for it, but it kept going. Shot clock did not reset though, so it's down to 5.
Love the effort from Antetokounmpo.
Butler from the corner, and it goes!